I ran 59 on the last rep, but the cameras were cut off.
What did I do to deserve so much hate on a recovery run video?
What?
Legalize nuclear bombs.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I'm here to break it all down for you guys today on what works for me, why the video got as much hate as it did, and how I plan to really go about it and explain it to you guys. So first and foremost, I could really care less about any of the hate or negativity comments out there. But for me personally and what I like to do, I have to showcase to you guys what I do, whether or not you agree with it or not, because it's how I got to where I am today running. And there's a lot of people out there and a lot of different beliefs on how to become a great runner. Most of the time growing up throughout high school, it was a bunch of trial and error. There was things that worked and there was things that did not work. And the same thing is going to apply right now in college, and the same thing is going to apply once you become a pro athlete. But let's take a look at my recovery runs. Here is a list of a bunch of different types of recovery runs that I have done here in college within this past season, where I've ran 147. And I'm not gonna run the same recovery pace that I ran in high school when it was a 7 flat or 720 or 730. And each year you're gonna innovate as an athlete, and each year you're gonna grow and mature and find out new things. And as I became better, once I became a sub 150 guy, my recovery paces dropped to like the 650s and the 640s. And now that I'm a 147, pursuing that 146, 145, my recovery paces are now within the 630s and the 620s, and I feel comfortable doing that. I know guys that are out there pushing 550s that feel comfortable doing that, or like even 530s and 545s. It's all preference. And now this is not a knock to any distance runners out there, okay? I know you guys are out there putting up 75 to even 100 miles a week, or any marathoners out there putting up, 110 to 120 miles a week. There's so many different ways and variations to train mileage and train recovery, but what works for me and my body, and given the fact that I only do 25 to 30 miles a week, that is the proper way to go about it, and how I like to go about my recovery runs, because they're quality over quantity. I'm out there, I'm feeling good, my heart rate's up, I can knock those out effortlessly and still put together an afternoon session on the bike or any type of cross-training session on top of that 620 to 615 to even 630 pace recovery run workout. Now listen, recovery runs are not supposed to be difficult. The only reason in that video why I said 620 to 630 is a good pace, because it feels easy. It is preference. It's what you want to do. Now my goal obviously is to run fast in the 800. I'm not going to go out and drop a 5 flat recovery run. But at the same time, I'm not going to go out and run a 730 recovery run. But for me and what I believe in, I feel fit, my heart rate's getting up, and I feel more confident when I'm pushing that 620 to 630 pace. But that doesn't mean that it has to work for you. That's what works for me. Now listen to me, a tempo run and a recovery run are two different concepts. A tempo run for me is around the 515 to 510, 5 flat are considered tempo runs, and up-tempo runs to get your heart rate at that threshold pace. But a recovery run is supposed to help you flush out all the lactic acid from the previous workout in the day before to prepare you for your next workout. So don't get those two mixed up or confused. Each person has a different type of tempo run, and each person has a different type of recovery. But at the end of the day, it's what you make out of it. I used to be a guy who used to neglect running in general. I used to love just doing sprints, but when it comes to recovery runs, I used to literally just take full recovery days and not do anything in between. But then I came to realize that I need to have fitness as an 800 meter runner, and the best possible way to do that is through recovery runs and mileage. I love going anywhere from that 5 to 6 mile range and being in that 25 to 30 mile a week range with 2 speed workouts or lactic workouts, threshold workouts, in order to get you up there, as well as a long run on either Saturday or Sunday. There's lots of videos discussing my training and what I like to do, but that is what works for me. Nico, where'd you get that cool hat? Oh, this hat right here? DrivenPurpose.shop. Shop with them today, the best Christian brand out there right now, where you can support Jesus and Christianity and look stylish in the process. In 2025, one of my goals is to get closer to God, and the best way that I know how to do that is to get closer to Him physically with cool merch like this. This brand was created by Tyrell Pierce, 46 runner here in Nebraska. DrivenPurpose.shop, they have hoodies, shirts, and now they even got hats. Get at them. Hey man, we're about to run 4x400 at like 54, 53 pace. My cameraman right here. And then we got 4 150s after, and then we got a lift, so we might die today, but it's all right. Any words before the workout?
So get that chicken.
Come on.
this workout is trying not to get cooked. 3 more reps. We'll see if I can maintain 54s. It's supposed to be a mile simulated workout. So if you run like 53s, up here that's like 402 or something. 54 is like 406, so on and so forth. So we'll see what we're at in a mile. Still recording. 53:08. Keep that form, baby. 2 more. Si tú quieres correr más rápido, mira todos mis videos por mis socios redes, como TikTok, YouTube, lo que sea. Mira mis videos. Dale.
We're halfway done. Got 2 more.
Look at that. Just be
2 more. And you know what? I feel the lactic. Well, I gotta go.
Ready, do that. Go. Good job, guys. Keep putting it good, guys.
Man, 54. 1 more. I ran 59 on the last rep, but the cameras were cut off because I ran trash. But the 4 150s are knocked out, and now we're gonna go to the weight room, but my camera's banned from the weight room, so this is the end of the video, guys. We did good. So average was like 409, 410 because I bombed the last one. I ran frickin' 59. But a few of my 200s I came to in 25, around like 53s, 54s. So I'm happy with it, but let me know if you guys want to see more content like this. Nico Schultz out, 146, 145, 144 season underway. Adios.